Well, welcome to an update of the Kiddy Car. It's been a little while since I've done an update, so I thought I would give this a go. As you can see at the moment, it's painted. I bought paint from this company. As you can see, it's Paragon Enamel Paints. I've got both the brush version and the aerosol. Just so it's easy to touch things up, and it's supposed to be a Land Rover colour. Looks great outside and you get the sort of Land Rover effect. Let's just have a walk a little bit closer. See, now I've got headlights on. Haven't finished wiring them up yet, but they're all fitted. They're sold on AliExpress as sort of trailer side markers. And yeah, they've got sort of two levels of brightness, bright and really bright, so they look pretty good when I tested them, so that's all good. Just moving to the bonnet, I found some nice stainless steel hinges. They're sold for marine application, so they shouldn't rust or anything like that, but they do the job. And I bolted through. What I've done for the bonnet themselves is use furniture nuts, so you drill the hole, you screw in the back, and it does a sort of clamp. So that's better than just I think a normal wood screw on there. If we lift the bonnet inside, you see it's quite a lot of the wiring done. If we walk through, so we've got the safety switch. That's a normal sort of racing switch that you use for just cars and such like. And below there's a fuse box. It's got 6 fuses in, more than I need, but it's actually a really nice little unit. It has both the fuses and a negative buzz bar. So it simplifies the wiring, keeps that nice and tidy. Just around the corner is the connector for the headlights. Got 2 of those, obviously. As we move across, there's a smart switch for the white box. That's got an RF control, so you can remotely switch it on, switch it off. And so that if you're driving towards something, or the kids, I should say, are driving towards something, you can switch it off. And then alongside that, you've got the VESC. That's the speed controller for the motor. Normally you use it with brushless motors. It's programmed at the moment now for a brushed motor. And it's got a lot of settings, very flexible, again off AliExpress. I could have used a 4QD or something like that controller, but I had the VESC and I thought, why not use it? If we just go down, I try to get all the wiring a little bit sort of tidier and out the way, so that's there. Pan across, you can see, just move that out of the way, that's for the battery connection. There's the universal joint from the steering rack up through to the column, and just behind there is the linkage for the brake master cylinder, which is down there. And because it has to apply the brakes, you've got to apply a forward force, forward looking towards the vehicle, hence the linkage. And here you can just see, here is those little sort of nuts. Got those off Amazon, and 7mm drill, and off we went. So they were nice and easy. Still debating on the locking. You can see here, I got these off Toylander, and they are nice. They are sort of to scale, but they're sort of designed for sort of more of a series look. And yeah, they're not really sort of fitting very well at the moment the way I'd want them. I have also got a key lock, which, given this is more of a Defender than a series sort of look, I might well go for. Still haven't got a radiator face on it yet. Looks a bit bare. Just trying to work out what to do on that. That's an easy job once to do, just to buy and fit something. Let's move round. You can see here's the sort of driving compartment, and I'll just come in here and see that's the little dashboard. I bought the blank off again Toylander. They're quite nice and drilled in. So you've got voltmeter, so I can see what the volts are. Obviously, I've got two switches. Got one at the top, which is for horn, and the bottom one, which is for lights. The top one glows red when you push it, and the bottom one green. So there's a colourful indication on those. The horn is a momentary, so that it doesn't stay on, and the lights is latching. Here you've got a little switch, looks like a little gear lever, and that's for really simply just forwards and reverse, all the way down for reverse, and one of the two top positions for forwards. Going down here, you've got at the bottom, you've got the brake pedal. Just need to get the brakes bled, and got here is an accelerator. It's a Hall effect. I've made it a little bit easier to press. I've taken out one of the springs. Just need to tidy up this so that it's just nicely tucked out the way like that. And then obviously steering wheel. Round the back, haven't connected it yet, but I've ordered some furniture bolts for it. That's the seat, so you can easily get two toddlers next to each other. And there's a back plate as well. Just got to buy a little bit of angle iron for that. And around the back, you can see pretty bare at the moment. I think I'm going to put some handles at the back. They'll be dual purpose really. One to just make it easy to manoeuvre, and two form a little bit more of a bumper. Obviously it's on a steel chassis, but still the corners are a bit sort of exposed. If I really need to, I can put some aluminium strip on those corners, just make it a bit more protected, but I'll see how we go up there. At the moment the chain isn't on the motor, it just makes it easier to manoeuvre it, put my teeth in around the garage, but that'll be an easy step. Front bumper is an interesting one. This is only sort of 4 or 5 mil at the moment, so it will bend. I'm going to beef it up, going to put on a thicker bit of plate, and then off Amazon I've got the Selvum for garage door protectors. So it's like a really stiff black self-adhesive foam that you can use to stick on your wall, so when you open your car door it doesn't sort of smack into a brick wall. I'm going to use those for protection of the bumper. So if you do go into something that is, you know, anything really, you got a little bit of squishiness on there, so it absorbs some of that impact. I just thought that'd be sort of a nice to have. Haven't got the batteries yet. I'm using my lipos from my Hacky Racer there, just to test. Just makes it easy. I've got them, and yeah, it's sufficient, but it will be running on sealed lead acid batteries when I get to that point. Just a few more finishing touches to go to get that done. So that's the little update. Hope you found it interesting. Thanks again.